Let's make a playmat for my daughter's 3rd birthday. So for this playmat, the base of it is about 32 by 34. Could be kind of whatever size you want, but that's just what I cut out. I had like a yard of fabric, so that's what I used. And then the placemats are 7 by 10, so I did 4 of those. And then these plates, I pretty much just traced a bowl and then just freehand did the scallop on. And then basically did the same thing for the platter, just bigger. And for all of these, I used iron-on interfacing that I just ironed onto the back and then cut out the design, as you can see here with the teacup. That just helps stuff not fray as much and helps make it easier to cut out kind of like awkward shapes. So that was very helpful. I mean, I guess you don't need it, but it definitely made it easier to do. And then I just pinned everything on, got it laid out how I want, kept adding little things. I made the teapot, and little jam jars and desserts and stuff. So I just kept going and just adding stuff that I thought that she would like to play with and that would look cute. I love the little jam jars. I think that's so adorable. And then to sew everything on, I did a zigzag stitch. I used my free motion foot, but you can use a presser foot. It's just easier to get around all the little shapes when you have the free motion foot. But I used a darker green because I feel like everything was kind of disappearing with the fabrics were all like kind of similar, so it helped give it contrast. So I like how that turned out. And then to put together the actual whole playmat, I didn't feel like doing binding on this one because I've sewn on so much binding. Didn't feel like doing that, so I had the backing fabric and the main top placed right sides together, and then on top of that a piece of batting, and I cut them all to like the same size and then sewed about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more, around, leaving a gap to be able to turn it out. And then I ironed it, made sure it's all flat, and I top stitched 1/4 of an inch around that. And then to kind of hold everything in place in the center, I went in just with like a light thread traced around the outside of everything. That helps keep it in place, and it kind of made everything pop off. Like it just makes it look nice and helps keep it all secure. Otherwise, eventually the batting might start to shift around in there. And that's pretty much it. I think it turned out so cute. She's gonna love it. I was trying to do it so that she couldn't see, but she saw little bits of it. She was like, "Ooh, plate, spoon!" Like she's gonna be so excited. She loves playing like this. But here it is. So cute. Love it.